Welcome to Bliss. Let us begin. We're going to bring our hands together to start our balance, lengthening, integrating, stretching, and strengthening, and building our physical body integrated with our spiritual self, energy, our mind-body connection, and calming, centering our emotions so that we are in this masterful place that we can be in all day. The more we just bring ourselves together, integrated. So we can do that just with a basic clap. And namaste is right at our heart. And we bring together left and right, upper and lower, inner, outer, mind, body, everything's together. All right, we'll take a little bow. And just kind of, let's do this a little bit. Just feeling straight up through your crown, top of your head, right down through your third eye, through your throat, heart, diaphragm, lower belly, center, vitals that come down and through your two legs, all the way down to the earth. So we have this heaven and earth. And you want to relate to your torso as your center column. This is the center column of your body. You'll notice we got two arms, we've got two legs, two hips, two shoulders, two ears, two eyes. And we've got some things that we've only got one of right on the center line. All of these vital faculties for our senses. Good. Okay, let's begin with this nice Qigong exercise. Actually, spread your feet maybe about shoulder width, not super wide. And we're going to bring our hands right to our center, palms up, and kind of drop in a little bit. Let your knees slightly bend. Feel a sense of presence in your lower belly and pelvis. You want to be aware as well of your spine in the back, center line of your spinal column. And we call this Tantian, Tanden, or Mingmen in back. So our center goes all the way through. That lower back area is our back center, we shall say. And then we got this whole reservoir, ocean of energy, our own personal ocean within the great big ocean of the universe's energy. So those are nice words, but you can feel them physically, somatically, soma, the body, in your body. All right, so here we are, nice and settled in, nice alignment with heaven and earth, feeling gravity's line. We're going to inhale and expand and settle. Exhale to the center. And feeling some energy between your hands as well. Inhale, filling, belly expands, body expands. Exhale, and releasing, letting go, detoxifying. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Bring our hands together again. We're going to roll down. And we're just beginning to warm up the body. So take your time, take it slowly, butt up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. Knees or legs are straight so that you're getting a nice stretch in the hamstrings. We're going to bend our knees gently, inhale up, and let your hands come up your sides and back together at the center. We're going to shoot them down. Whew, big exhale. And then take your hands back between your legs, stretch a little bit more. Slightly bend the knees, inhale up, come on up, 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 up. And gently bend back. Oh, support yourself with your legs and your quads. And we'll bring our hands right down the center line, back to our heart. Open the palms so that your middle fingers are together, palms are up. We're going to stretch back again. Oh. And then just let our hands come down like gentle rain or gentle snowfall. So it's a very energetic quality that you get with that. Hands to the center, repeat. Inhale, expanding, exhale. Beautiful, focusing, sort of key chi development. Oh, building our ki, really feeling the energy inside, moving our body. And exhale. Hands together, roll down. Ooh, stretch down, butt up towards the ceiling. Knees are locked and straight so you get a hamstring stretch. And release your neck this time. Oh, good. Inhale. Come on up. Hands up the sides. And then we're gonna bring our hands back together, up, down the sides, hands together, shoot down. And I can touch the floor now, which I wasn't in the beginning. And stretch back in between the legs, bend the knees gently. Inhale up, stretch back, support yourself with your legs. Back to center, to your heart here. Open the palms up towards the ceiling or sky, then back, and a gentle rain, a gentle snow. Good, we're gonna bring our hands to the center. And it's a beautiful Qigong exercise. Adapt a little bit from Qigong. Inhale and settle in deeply this time. Once more, really expanding. I can feel my shoulders now really opening up. Hands to the center, rolling down. Enjoy that stretch and that sense of tension, energy pouring off. Good, we're gonna come on up, bring your hands up your sides. And then back to center, shoot down. Nice big exhale, stretch back. And then bend the knees, inhale up, stretch back. Really feel your quads, the strength of your lower body. Bend back a little more. Hands come down to your heart, that namaste prayer, grateful feeling. Open the palms and up. And coming back down. Very nice, very centering. Good, let's shake it out. Hope that feels good. Wow, I feel really present. I feel my feet. Yeah, let's shake it out. Open up a little bit. And let's move our wrists around and hands into the forearms and elbows. My fingertips want to open up and stretch out. Always a little bit different, up into our forearms. Shoulders move around, get into the joints, the muscles, the tendons, the ligaments. Yeah, feel your scapula and back. Good, opening up my ribs. I like to say the words, you can feel them yourself and say, oh, those are my ribs. What do you know? Oh, my belly. This is feeling good. Even feeling the connective tissue down there, aware of my digestion. Let's make some clockwise circles around our belly and a little pressure as you get down into your intestines. Good for your digestion. Yeah, all right. Let's kind of stretch our sides. We'll be doing a lot more of that. And let's find our pelvis, the joint of our pelvis, forward, sideways, back, around. Want to be able to articulate your pelvis. Good for the low back, good for the hips. Excellent. All right, let's sink your center into your quads, your thighs. Feel the knees bend. Oh, I'm starting to feel my shins down into the ankles, tops of my feet hanging down. Dropping my butt down. Feel the soles of your feet stretch. Might get a little frog feeling. That's how the knees are. Stretch down there. Good. We'll roll on up. Inhale. Stretch back again. And here we are. Okay. So that sequence, even just this part, we can do the Qigong. That's really nice for your breath. And all of this, you can take 2-3 minutes, anybody, anytime, anywhere, and get more present in your body, loose. Yeah, I'm still wanting to move around. It's kind of like your own little fitness dance that you do. Excellent. Okay. All right, let's go like this. Drop. And drop. So we're going to take a great big handful, bunches of energy, drop it right through our body, through that center column, into your lower body, legs. Good. All right, let's make a fist and punch and punch. As you punch, be careful that you don't have tension in your shoulder and that you're not just doing it with your arms. You want to feel your legs and hip get involved. Hip, punch, 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 punch. So there's a lot of focus, sense of power, connection. Enjoy it. Good. We're gonna drop down and come right up the center line. There's a sense of a uppercut. We're not here to do martial arts, but the sense of power and connection, lower body, right up the center line. Let's use our forearm here. We're going to go up, up, and no tension in the shoulders. That would hurt you. No tension in the shoulders. Just flow, 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 flow. We're going to come around. Bam. I like to use the word on this one. Bam, bam, bam. At least a little. Not an easy world we're in every single day. Boom, boom, bam, 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 bam. Let's go across, punch high. And if you can see me, I got my toes going. I'm feeling my toes stretch, my ankles, hips, even my sides. Good, let's do a sword cut. So using the side blade edge of your arm, cut, cut, cut. Turn those toes, cut, cut, cut. And straight down, cut, cut, raise and lower, breathing. A little bit of cardio going on here. Good, hands together, raise and cut. Feel very clear. Really good. The sword action for me is all about clarity. And let's really stretch back and reach way out with your fingertips, lengthening your spine. Reach, 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 legs are straight, touch the floor, reach back again, and come on up. Oh, and we'll cut. Excellent. Okay, let's do a little swimming. Reach, reach, turn your neck. Turn your neck, reach, get those shoulders activated, hands are reaching, whole body's involved. Okay, backstroke. Backstroke. Really open your pecs, your shoulders. And breaststroke is going to be drop with the backs of your hands together and push out. Drop, push out. I love this one for us feeling of clearing my space, clearing my way, right? I can walk right up the center. It's like the Red Sea parts and here I come. Here you go. Good, excellent. Shake it out. Shake out a little bit. Let's do a little self-massage. Tap, tap, tap. Pound, pound, pound. Either one. But nice to say a nice hello to your body. Bring some warmth, energy, blood flow. All the way. Anywhere you can reach. I've told the story that I had a teacher in San Francisco. He was born in Israel, exactly my age. Mayor Schneider, keep going. You're going to massage your temples. Mayor Schneider was born in the 50s, and he was born blind. And he had several eye surgeries when he was little that made it worse. Gave him more scar tissue. He really couldn't see. Keep coming down into your cheeks and jaws. Give yourself a nice face massage around your ears. Anyways, here he was, very blind, come down into the neck muscles. And he met kind of an older healer woman, get into your scalp with your fingertips from Eastern Europe. And she said, you know, you could see, you can see. And he's like, ah. And together, this older woman with this, I think it was a teenage boy, as I recall reading about it, get into your shoulders, self-massage. So they started to work with him. Good. Move around a little bit, we'll listen. And so they started to do all kinds of intense body work on every little bit. So you can imagine if you can't see, you tend to, you grasp a little bit, and he wouldn't use his eyes because he couldn't see. They said, start looking as if you can see, worked on all the tight places and every single part of his body, got things activated and flowing. Then he did these sunning and palming exercises for his eyes, and he began to see. And he can see. He has a driver's license, a California driver's license. I've literally ridden in his car with him driving on the hills of San Francisco quite amazing. Anyways, he opened a school for self-healing, teaches all over the world, and I got to study with him for quite a while. And he told me that I needed a massage every day. And I was like, great, you paying for it? And then he said to me, he looked at me like this, he goes, from yourself. So I'm telling you guys that, from yourself, a massage every day from yourself. And it's really great to incorporate it. And I do sometimes some self-massage as we're doing BLISS exercises, really loosens things up. All right, next one. Let's take a T stance, which means your forward foot, the heel goes into the arch of your back foot, okay? That's if you do yoga, it's very much the warrior pose. Aikido, we call it hamni. So we're gonna stand in this T stance. We're gonna interlace our fingers and dive forward and stack yourself up, 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 up. Good. So from the side, it looks like this. I've got this knee over that foot, so I've got support and strengthening this quad, extending through the back, pull this hip back, stretch your psoas, and nice posture, straight posture. Good. We're going to gently pump our shoulders back. This is the flyers sequence. We call it flyers. So good for our balance, connection, and here we go. Okay, pump back. Let's do some forward lunges and really feel that right here in your psoas muscle. Deep lunges and also in your quad, strengthening. Okay, we're going to take a deep, deep lunge. Pump back a couple more times. Feel that loosening down through your back. And then we're going to fly. So flyers looks like this. Hands down, lift and touch your hands together. So stay in that deep lunge, extending through the back leg. Lift, touch. If you can't touch, you want to do as much as you can. If you got a shoulder issue, you might bend your elbows a little, but really helps to keep the elbows nice and straight. Really works your lats and your erector spinae muscles, the ones that hold you up in the back. Okay, that was good. Flip your hands over, stay in that deep lunge, lift and touch. Now we've got our triceps working. Good focus. Extend through the back leg, deep lunge, breathing and flying. Excellent. Whew, good. Shake that out. Flyers are one of the 3 exercises that the creator of BLISS work, Giovanni, says to do every day. So we'll go through all of them. This is one of those 3 flyers. Take that nice T stance. Good extension here. Nice straight posture. All right, interlace your fingers, dive forward, stack yourself up nicely, settle into your deep stance, and then just gently pump your shoulders back, working our balance, our focus. Really feel those muscles in your back. The more you do this, and it's not a force, it's a gentle sliding of the shoulders. You'll feel that move down your spine. Okay, let's keep them pumped back and do some lunges. Lunge, lunge. Nice sense of rhythm. Lunge, lunge. All right, we'll stay in a deep lunge and pump back a little bit more, and then we'll fly up and down. Good. Here, fly, lift, lift. And remember, I separated my shoulder. You can't lift your arm when you're separated. It's called your AC, a acromioclavicular joint. I could barely lift my arm, and I was rehabbing until I finally could touch again. It's a great day, big celebration. Good. And we'll flip our hands over. And by the way, speed is not the point here. The more you do, we used to do 25 to 100. I told you that. We tend to do 5 to 15, 10 to 25. Some people start and all they can do is 3 or 4 or 5. I say about BLISS is you find you can do more. So let's do a couple slow ones. We're just going to lift slowly, slowly, slow. Oh. Come down slowly. Slow actually can build more strength. And fast. Another one, slow. You can really feel the PSI, pounds per square inch of gravity that you're lifting up against. And down. Slow, 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 slow. Turn your hands over and we'll lift this way. Oh, slow, slow, slow. Amazing. You'd be amazed at the muscles, especially in your back, the layers of muscles that are working to do this. Ooh. One more. Very centering, beautiful, everybody. It's really nice. And come down. Oh, slowly. It's almost more work than fast, yeah? Any comment, one or two of you? How was that to do the flyers slowly?
Oh, that was awesome. I love that. Pounds per square inch.
PSI, yeah. It's a lot. Gravity is very powerful. So that's why we start getting tired. When we actually do, say, 100, I always get to about 93, 94. I can hardly lift my arms anymore. If you add little weights, you could hold a 2-3 pound weight. Whoa, that's really quite amazing. Okay, I love this exercise. I always like to do it. We're going to take our T stance again and step forward. See, I have here. See a little better, okay? And find your posture. We're just going to take our center and lean forward on this forward leg. And then we're going to raise this arm. And let's just practice. We're going to bend down and touch the inside of our ankle or our heel. And then inhale and lift up. Do another one, kind of slow. Bend down and touch. And then inhale, lift up. Actually, when you go slowly, you can also really feel the muscles that are working. All right, we'll do at least 10 of those. Let's touch and up. Dos. Tres. Work with your own body. Cuatro. Feel the balance. Cinco. Seis. Siete. Ocho. Nueve. Oh, one more. Yes, good. Come down, stay there, and shift your weight into your back leg, straighten the forward leg. Slide your hands down, forward leg to your ankle or as far as you can, and sit deeply into the back leg. You'll feel strengthening in the quads, and then we're gonna pulse. Sit, sit, sit. As you sit, drop your elbows. So you should be getting a really great stretch on that forward hamstring. I'm feeling it today into my butt. And drop the elbows, release your neck, strengthen your balance, back leg, back quad, pumping energy through your body. Good, let's stay seated deeply, drop the elbows, stretch, 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 stretch. And the forward knee, walk your hands back up. Oh, to the center, moment of bliss. Good. We'll turn our feet around. So back foot's pigeon-toed in a little, forward one's out. Okay, sink in here. And we'll look up at this hand, raise it up and look up, and bend down, touch the inside of your heel, lift up. One more, ooh, a little slower, really feel through your torso, everything that's working. Okay, here we go, lift, each, lift, knee, Japanese, sun, lift and look, shi, ooh, go, lift, roku, feel your heart and lungs, shiji, hach, oh, cool, last one, ju, stay down there. Shift your weight into your back leg, bend the back knee and quad, slide your hands down your forward leg towards your ankle, and sit deeply, drop your elbows, feel the stretch, and then we'll pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got everything going on here. Balance, lengthen, integrate, stretch, strengthen, and a lot of energy flow. Different from yoga, which is more static. We use this pulsing, active energy. Okay, drop into your back quad, drop your butt, drop your elbows, release your neck, stretch, stretch, stretch deeply. Ooh. All right, walk your hands back up at your leg. Come back to center. Nice moment of bliss. Okay, hope that's feeling good. let's kind of cleanse. We're gonna pull some energy and stuff, emotion, sound out from our bodies. This world's not so easy to be in right now, and it's kind of a lot of stuff that wants to come out. You're on mute, so don't be shy about making some noise. Spread your feet wide, and what we're gonna do is bend forward from here, not quite all the way, but I don't know, 60, 70 degrees. Extend through your spine, okay? And legs are straight. We're gonna put our hands out to the sides, bring our hands to our forehead, and then we're gonna stand up from our fingertips and our forehead. Oh, yes, good. It's a lot different. If you stand up from the big muscles of your legs, no big deal. We are really using our core, and it's just different when we come up from our hands. And for some reason pulls up a lot of deep sound and stuff and gunk and yuck in our bodies, okay, that accumulates through the week. Okay, hands together and yeah, good. And forward, hands together. Good. Once more, and to your forehead. Excellent. Let's just shift our center to our right side. We'll do the same thing. We'll bend forward, arms out, hands to your forehead. And again, bend forward, hands here. And once more, hands out to your forehead. Good. Excellent. Left side. Okay. And out here, hands to your forehead. And again. And up. Once more. Bend forward, hands to your forehead. Whew, good. Well, then one more to the center. And here. Yeah. Shake it out. Whew, whew, whew. How was that for you guys? Just curious, a little different. That feel good?
Feel good. Very like intentional, like I'm in my space, and yeah, excelling. It's very grounding.
Yeah. Lisa?
I liked that I could feel different muscles. Like I felt like the oblique muscles when we were to the right or the left, that I don't normally use. So it just felt like a totally different exercise. It was fun.
Excellent. Good. Fun. I like that. Could you guys feel that kind of just dredging stuff up? That's what it feels like to me. Did you feel that? And let yourself make some noise.
Yeah, I definitely feel lighter. Yeah.
Lighter, yeah.
Definitely.
I'm smiling more easily, which is really nice. Okay, let's lift our leg and touch. Lift, touch, lift, touch. That little touch is important instead of just dropping your leg. And touch intentionally, you're getting a little control in all these little muscles. Good. Let's do twos. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, across. So working rotational muscles and hips and balance. Okay, this time I'm going to lift and open. Open your hip, lift and open. Open, 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 and clap, lift and clap underneath. Depends how ambitious you are, you can do twos. Losing you. Threes. 1, 2, I'm getting a sweat. 4s, 1, oh, getting the burn. 4, 5s, 2, oh, you can do it. 3, 4, I think I can. One more. 1, drop out when you need. 3, or just go back. Good. Woo. Yeah. A little self massage. I always say with BLISS, who needs a gym? Yeah. The more you do, the more you feel it. Would encourage you all to be doing walking BLISS. So let's just take some of what we've done and do a little walking BLISS. So what does that mean? You can walk, let's put our hands together. You're walking, you're on a walk, and just walk, pumping your shoulders back. Pumping your shoulders back. And then you can walk doing some flyers, lifting, turn your hands over. So if you're on a good walk outdoors, this is definitely going to add to your walk. You can walk and lift, lift. So every step is a lift, touch, touch, lift, touch. You can walk doing this. Across, across, across. You can clap underneath. So many beautiful things about BLISS exercises, but very adaptable. Okay. We can walk and make circles with our arms. Try that. Walk making circles, hands out to the sides. You go both ways. You're, again, working with PSI is making this a little challenging, a little bit more than the usual. Okay, so just stop a moment. I feel stronger, taller, a little sweat, a little cardio, and very centered, like I have a very strong presence in the center column of my body. So I want to encourage you to do walking BLISS. And I want to say one more thing, which is that all these exercises we're lifting from our thighs, our hips, our pelvis, and right here you have lymph glands, lymphatic glands. Lymph is a sort of free-flowing fluid through your body that is detoxifying. So we want our lymph to flow. It helps to detoxify. And all these exercises, besides the muscular effects, orthopedic effects, you're getting some nice elimination cleansing effects because we're working our lymphatic glands. Same thing here, we have lymph glands. So all that stimulation and movement of our lymph glands is part of the good feeling that we get because we're actually cleansing. Okay, let's do, what am I gonna do here? I'm just looking at time. Actually, let's get our bands, okay? So if you have one of these bands, it's very helpful. Anybody watching, if you don't, you can go to sporting goods store, go online and get these. They're not very expensive. They have some different tensions. So you don't want to get super strong tension. And you can always add tension when we shorten it up like this. But these are really great things to have. So we're going to take this. We're going to put it on the floor. Put your foot, right foot, I'm going to put right in the middle. I'm stepping my left foot's back a little bit. And we're going to work on some curls one at a time. Keep the elbows pretty much in place. Curl up, lifting towards your shoulder. Let's do them both. Settle into your stance. Need a slight bend in the knees. Good. Okay. We're going to take, let's see, we're going to take this left hand over to our left shoulder, bit diagonally. Then we're going to put them both in one hand and bring it up to that right shoulder, same shoulder. Okay, back to here. We're going to sink down into a nice stance, roll out, roll in and up, roll out, roll in and up. Breathing, centering. Good. Okay, let's change feet. Left foot in the middle there. Step the right foot back a bit. Okay, so we're just going to go one, alternating. And this is just the right tension for me. If yours is too loose, you can roll it up. If it's really a more tense one, you might only get this far. That's okay. All depends on the tension here. Okay, so we're gonna take our right over to our right shoulder. Diagonal here. Put both handles in one hand and up to your left shoulder. You don't have one of these for now, you can use like a stretchy belt. You could even use little light weights, similar, but the stretch band has a particular quality to it that I really like. Okay, both here, we're gonna out, in and up, out, up, up. Excellent, okay. I'm gonna step both my feet into here, okay? And then I'm gonna cross these over. So just got that? This is crossed, okay? We're gonna come down as we come up, pull, drop, come up and pull, drop, up and pull, up and pull. Oh. Good. This time we're going to drop and pull straight up. Drop, pull straight up. Drop, oh, up. Maybe feeling my back muscles are getting involved here. Up. And one more. Good. Let's put these back into our same hands. Okay. Now we're going to walk. You have to walk sideways in this space. So you're just going to step. Get some good tension on and step. Good for the legs, the T-band, and walk the other way. Go both directions. And push out against the resistance of the band. Good for balance. Okay, let's do a little bit more. First way. Oh, now I'm starting to feel a little bit tired in those muscles. And back the other way. I know I'm working on it. I can even feel them in my glutes. Good, okay. We'll let that go. And we're gonna kind of roll this up and behind you, okay? And we're gonna drop and extend. Drop, extend. Drop, extend. Okay, this time, we'll come out in front of us. Gonna wrap up a little bit. All right, we'll take a T stance. So I got my right foot forward, right T stance. And I got this at my left hip, lower hand, and upper. And we're just gonna open out, kind of get a little more tension here. So one more roll. So opening the elbow and pull. Sink into your stance. Okay. Now back one, open back, use the elbow, stretch back. Now we're gonna do both. Oh, good, pull, extend, extend. Again, you could use little weights for this, but I highly recommend getting a stretchy band or something about it. The resistance in the band. Okay, just need to switch your feet. We'll be going the other direction. Right hand's at my right hip, left hand's up high, and we're just gonna open that elbow and pull. Working muscles of the biceps and the forearm. Upper arm, shoulder muscles, shoulder girdle as they call it. Never like that name that much. Okay, and then back. Opening back. And then both. Extend, 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 extend. Good. Okay. Ooh, relax that. Definitely feeling my muscles have been working. And then this is a bit of a challenge. So if it's too hard to do with this, I recommend, or you don't have one of these, you can use a chair just to hold on to. And we're going to do forward leg lifts and out to the side, okay? Let's see if we can do that though. So it's fine to do with a chair or just touching the wall, something for balance. With this, we're gonna put our foot in the middle. And it takes a lot of focus. We're gonna raise that leg. Oh, I'm already falling over. Really good balance, okay? We're gonna raise that leg and whoa, do some leg lifts while you're holding with the band. Keep the knees straight, lift from your hip. I find this rather challenging for balance, focus. Okay, and then out to the side, out to the side. Whoa, good, okay, and we'll change. This especially works on strength and especially balance for me and focus. Raise your leg, whoops, raise your leg, and we'll do some leg lifts. Keep the knee locked. Again, if you don't have bands or this is too much, you can do it without the band. Leg lifts are great for the hips and glutes. And the leg you're standing on strengthens. Okay, out to the side. Whoa. Very good. Okay, enough of the bands for now. A little feedback. How would you like to work with the bands? Just curious. And how was that standing one for you? Comments, feedback? You're on your feet.
It's all good.
All good.
Good balance stuff. And
Yeah. Balance and my hips feel it.
Yeah,
Ridge-
yeah,
Hip joints, I guess.
good. Glutes, hip flexors. Do you find it extra challenging to do these with the bands? I sure do.
Yeah, for balance.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay, let's do a few more of those. Actually, let's do some spinal pulsing. That's what we need to do here. So I'm gonna use a chair. We can also use a wall. Okay, you could, this is a good wall because I have this little thing I can hold on to, or just a wall, put your hands on the wall. You have a kitchen counter, a desk, a railing. So in this case, I'm going to use my chair. So let's put our fingertips at our sternum and push out. Push out, really feel the stretch in the back. Oh, your ribs and your back. Good, shoulders. Okay, so we're gonna stand up nice and tall and straight, exactly in gravity's line, so we can feel our muscles all over our skeletal structure very nicely. We're gonna walk straight back, and ideally 90-degree angle. Feet are only about 4 or 6 inches apart, and pull the hips back. I say ideally, if you have a shoulder issue or back, you might not get as far. Go where it's a bit of a stretch for you, a bit more than comfort zone. Okay, pull the hips back. Feel like you're lengthening through your spine and your lats, side muscles, making more space between the vertebrae. Good. Now we're going to inhale gently and pull our sternum to the floor. Again, inhale gently, pull the sternum to the floor. This time, take your right foot, step it back. You're on your tiptoes and pull the hips back. Another couple pulses. Inhale and pull. So this is of the 3 essential BLISS exercises. We had flyers, spinal pulsing is the second one of that. Those 3, we'll do the third later. Okay, step your heel down, right heel down. That should add to the stretch in your hamstrings and your hips. Couple more pulses. Ooh. And then take your right foot and turn it out so just behind your left foot, so you're in that little T stance. Bend the back knee, keep the forward one straight, pull the hips back and a few pulses. Ooh, that really gets into my hamstrings, also my shoulders. Okay, bend the left knee, the forward knee, straighten the back knee, pull the hips back, lengthen, lengthen. Every one of these, we have some different kinds of tugs and stretches and activations. Oh, good. And put your right foot by your side of your left foot and just take your right hand off and extend it straight back behind you like a sword hand and do a few more pulses. Oh. Right hand, replace that left hand off behind you like a sword hand and a few more pulses. Again, feeling all the different places that these variations get into. Okay, both hands on a chair, bend your knees, drop your butt, lengthen and stretch, push up, look up, bend the knees gently and walk back up to your chair. Woo, that was a lot. Inhale, bend back. Oh, back to center, let everything settle. You feel a little dizzy, don't worry about it. That's because of all the blood and energy flow happening. Wow. That transformed me. I feel quite different. I don't know about you. Well, we're gonna walk back to the other side. Walk straight back. Pull the hips back. Lengthen. Take your left foot. Step on your left tiptoes and do a few pulses. Inhale gently. Pull the sternum, chest, ribs to the floor. Then step your left heel down and continue with some pulses. A lot more stretch in the hamstrings. Oh. Take the left foot, turn it out, and put it right up against the forward foot. So you have a T stance, pull the right hip back, bend the back knee. So your right leg is straight, bend the left knee, pull the hips back, keep pulsing. Oh. Now we'll switch, bend the right knee, forward knee, straighten the back knee, keep pulsing, feel it all the little differences that happen. Okay, feet side by side, take your left hand off and extend it back like a sword hand, extend back behind you, keep pulsing. Change, left hand on, right hand off, extend it back behind you, pulsing. Right hand back, pull the hips back, bend the knees, look down, stretch. Push up, look up, good. Bend the knees gently, slowly walk back up. Inhale and stretch back. Oh, you let a little noise out. Ooh. Back to center. Let everything settle. Oh. All right. Hope that was good for you. It was very good for me. How was that, everybody? That was a nice sequence of pulses. Madeline?
I love that exercise. It's always hard, but it feels great.
Yeah.
Thank
Do you like the get the heel down and all that, all the little variations?
Yeah, where it feels all the different stretches. Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Excellent. Good. I consider spinal pulsing a whole nervous system tune-up because we're getting all through the spinal column, cerebral spinal fluid, all these areas, the pulsing. It's an amazing exercise. Take a minute or two to do some spinal pulsing. You'll be in a new place. Yeah. All right. Good. Let us. Let me see. We're gonna sit for a minute. Yeah. Let's sit, and we'll sit at the edges of our chair. Oh, nice to sit. We don't know where. Oh. Okay, so sitting, we're just gonna lift our knee and touch, 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 touch. Good. Take this, I got my right foot, I'm crossing it over my left leg, keeping my left foot straight. I call it left foot in the left shoe. Don't let it kind of get over here. Keep it straight, back straight, crossed over. You'll start to feel a really big stretch here and push down on the knee. Open that hip. So the knee is going to be related to the hip, push down. And then with the pressure on your right hand, push up with your knee into your hand. Release it. We'll do that one more time. Isometric stretching. push, 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 and release. Good, okay. And then we're gonna do a little bit of pulsing. Oh, from your waist, your hips, keep your back straight. Oh, just go forward and back. Keep that little pressure on, and that will add to the stretch and the opening in your hip. I imagine you can feel that. So these are simple movements anybody can do, and they are so powerful. Uncross, recross. And right foot in the right shoe. Keep that alignment and try not to be all hunched and bent. Get your posture back. Left hand on my left knee. A little pressure down. Stabilizing with my right hand. And opening through the right hip. Pushing down. And push up with your right knee and hip into your left, your left into your left hand. And then release it. A little isometric. Whew, release. Push up, 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 and then down, release. Okay, now we're just gonna bend forward, try to keep your spine straight, and it's a sense of pulsing from your waist. Pulse forward, feel the stretch. Great, and uncross. Did you feel more stretch? Just give me a thumbs up if you felt more stretch with the pulse.
Oh, yeah. Did it?
Yeah, big time. Okay, again, so simple and so powerful. We're gonna open our hips, knees wide, just push out a little bit. And so I've got pressure on my hands, and then from my hips and my knees, I'm gonna push into my hands. Again, this isometric stretch. Push, 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 and release. Oh, my hips just open up, and you might move your feet out a little bit more. Push in, push, 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 and release. Oh, opening out some more. We'll take our hands, put them on the outsides of our thigh and knee down here. Push out and in with your hands, out with your legs, knees, hips, and release. Whew. And push out, 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 out. In with the hands, out with the knees and hips, and release. Good. Okay. Just kind of feel that. Did that loosen you up? Thumbs up. Yeah? Yeah. So this isometric thing of pressure, release, pressure, this sort of counter resistance is, look at that, works miracles. Loosened up so quickly. All right, again, we're at the edge of our chair. We're gonna push out. And I want to actually take your hands and feel your hip blade here, okay? A hip, this hip bone. All right, so we're gonna push here. We're gonna take our right hip, dip it into the center along with our left shoulder, and push out with the right hand and keep spiraling so that you feel a stretch through your spine. And look up over your left shoulder, open, open. Okay, let that right hip blade and butt come back to the chair. That'll send you over to the other side. Left hip blade, left shoulder, and look up over your right shoulder. Good deep spinal stretch. Once more, drop the left hip down, right hip, right shoulder, and spiraling, look up over your left. And then turn your chin, your nose, and your eyeballs to the left. As you get more deeply into your cervical spine, the neck. Great. Right hip back down, left hip, left shoulder, spiraling through your spine. A nice kind of kinetic chain of motion. And as you look up over your right shoulder, turn your chin and nose and eyeballs to the right. Oh. I'm even stretching my connective tissue of my belly, wow, and into my neck, cervical spine. Back to center. Oh, good. Nice moment of bliss. Okay, let's stand. And we're gonna move our chair forward here and stand behind our chair, okay? It's a great chair. It's so solid, I can hardly move it. Okay, so we're standing behind our chair, got a little room to the side, and we're gonna work more on our hips and our butt muscles. I always call it buns of bliss, yeah? Buns of steel, buns of bliss. So step to the right, step to the left, and then raise up that right leg. And we're gonna point and flex the toes, working on the ankle here. And make some circles with that ankle and foot. Go both directions. And then the queen wave, arch to arch, strengthens the foot. Good. And then with your foot flex, we're going to do some leg lifts. Lift, lift, lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Come back. Ooh, catch your balance. Good. We'll go over to the other side. If you have room, you don't need to move your chair, but I do. Okay. So good posture. Step to the left, step to the right. Raise this leg up and point and flex the toes. Keep going. View here. Yeah. And then circles. Other direction. Queen's wave, arch to arch. Feel that strengthening your ankle, important. Okay, foot flex, raise. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great, come on down. Whee. And we're gonna go the other side. This time we're gonna do the third exercise in this kind of odd constellation, but there's so many variations of the same exercise, which is another one of the beauties and wonders of bliss, is all of our variations. Keeps us interested and also gets into our bodies in some slightly different ways every time. All right, we're going to step to the side. Again, right foot, left foot. Then you can raise your right. First thing you're going to do is bring our knee in and extend out. So have your foot flex in and out. Stretch. Strengthen, stretch, strengthen, stretch, strengthen. This time, bend the knee in, then open your hip and point your toes. Should feel like you're a dog peeing. And then you're gonna pull back from your hip. Keep going. I'm just gonna change my angle here for the camera. So it's here, pull in, out to the side, point the toes. Pull back from your hip. This is really strengthening the hip, working the lymphatic drainage as well, which is great. Okay, let's go up, up, up. A very challenging exercise. Keep that leg straight. You're standing on, you'll get a little hamstring stretch. Good, and now let's pull back as much as we can to stretch, open. Woo. All right, and back down. Moment of bliss. I love doing this in pullbacks. These are called pullback for butt muscles. I love doing them from this position because it kind of mixes up from your brain function, neurology, neuromuscular awareness, facial, proprioception, all kinds of cool stuff going on here. Okay, step to the left, bring your right foot, and raise the left leg. We're going to pull in and extend out. Pull in, extend out. This would be like getting ready for a side kick in martial arts. This is called chamber and extend. And just for us regular folks, working our knee, bending, extending. Good. Bring it in. Then out to the side, point your toes. Feel like a dog peeing. Try to keep the leg you're sitting on straight and pull back from all these glutes, butt muscles. Pull back. So I'm kind of following the diagonal of the line from my knee to my ankle. And toes are pointed. You can also try it with your foot flexed. Again, every little variation does something different. I'm really getting into my low back as well right now because we've done so much. And then up, 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 up. and then pull back, stretch, open. Oh, I never get a chance to do this. Good, and we'll come back. Whee, down. Okay, well, that was good. If you haven't hydrated, have a little water, please do. We're gonna come down to the floor. So I have a hard floor. I'm gonna put some yoga mat down. If you've got a nice carpet or something, that's great. But let's see. Let me do this, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be up near a wall here. You don't have to be, but if you want to be, you can. Shoes these off. And let's bring this. I hope you'll be able to see what I'm doing from here. And kind of a new space for me to be working in. Doing class from this space. This will work. Okay, I'm gonna lay down, hands on the wall. I'm gonna handle it. Okay. Hands are on the wall, or they could be behind your head. When they're on the wall, they kind of take your hands out of things and put us totally into our core and our body here. So we're going to take our right foot cross over our left knee like we did seated. We're going to raise the left leg and keep the part from your knee to your ankle parallel to the floor. We're just going to push in and extend out. Push in to stretch, extend out, strengthen, stretch, strengthen, stretch, strengthen, stretch, strengthen, and relax. Cross your left foot over your right knee, raise the left leg, and push in with your knee, extend out. You'll feel this in your abs, in, out, in, and out, stretch, strengthen, stretch, strengthen. All right, both feet back. Take your hands and clasp them together under your head. And we're just going to do a couple of crunches from here. So recross your leg right over left and raise up. As you push in, do a little crunch and release. Crunch, release, crunch, release, crunch, release, and relax. Oh, nice breath. Recross, raise up, and crunch, release. Push in and crunch, release, crunch, release, crunch, release. Good job. Okay, and you can keep your hands under your head or put them back on the wall. And we're going to drop our right knee to our left heel. Ooh, beautiful, lovely stretch. Left knee to right heel. So all kinds of stretching going on, including in your quad. So knee to heel, knee to heel. Should feel really nice. Get a nice rhythm going. Knee to heel, knee to heel. Drop your left knee to your right heel. Take your hands and like little fists or pats. And this is self-massage. I think you'll be interested to feel the effects of this in a minute. So wherever you can reach, arm, shoulder, pecs, armpits, back, hip, oh, belly, low back. Little poundings, all of these are called percussions. Okay, and we'll drop our right knee to our left heel. Keep your percussions going on the right side of your body. Slap, slap, pound, pound, self-massage. Super powerful, really good stuff. Should feel good. You can even actually stop and take your fingers and really massage anywhere. Ooh, I can get into my intestines, my belly. Ooh. Oh, my liver. Your liver's on the right side underneath your rib cage here. That's always good to massage the liver. Your thumb in the back. You can get some of your spine. Ribs, so many things here. Good. Okay, and then we're going to do knee to heel, and wow, I'm very loosened up. I hope you're feeling that. The effects of just those little percussions make such a difference. Very good. Okay, put our hands back on the wall or underneath our head. We're gonna raise our legs up. And then you're gonna lower one leg and slide the other one on the inside. Raise them up, lower the other leg, slide in. Another very beautiful harmonizing exercise. And strengthening for your abs. Lower, lower, slide. Such a nice exercise. All right, just a couple more. We're gonna have our knees together, hands behind your head or on the wall. Actually, hands behind your head, I'm sorry, hands behind your head. Okay, just do a basic knees to the side, dropping knees to the side, stretching your back. Enjoy that side to side movement and stretching. Okay, leave the knees. I've got them to the right side. I'm gonna lift my head up. Now I'm looking at my left hip bone and we're gonna do some little pulses. I mentioned the obliques before. These are for your oblique muscles. Relax. Drop your knees to the other side. Lift your head up and do some pulses. Looking at your right hip. Strengthening the obliques. Let's stretch our hips a little more. Take your right leg, cross it over your left. You have your arms out to the sides. And you're gonna reach for the floor with your on the left side of your body with your left big toe. Ooh, that's a good stretch on the hips. Full sheath of muscles on this sides there. Right hip. Bring both knees over to the right side of your body. Feel the stretch. And again, both reach for the floor with your big toe, your toes on the left side of your body, looking to the right, and just touch, touch, touch with your toe, big toe or toes on the left side of your body. Maybe the whole sole of your foot is touching, but touch, 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 that pulse. Really good. Okay, roll the knees over to the right side of the body, let your head roll to the left, and some pulses, knees towards the floor. So we're getting into so many places and the connective tissue, which is really cool, the fascia. All right, back to center, uncross. We'll recross and reach for the floor with your left big toe or toes on the right side of your body. Just getting the stretch. Knees to the left side of your body, head rolls to the right. Nice big stretch. Settle in, breathe in that stretch. Over to the right side of your body and then touch, touch, touch. You may be touching with your left big toe, left toes, sole of your foot, whatever you reach with, but touch, touch, pulsing. Very nice. And then over to the left side of your body with your knees, head rolls to the right and pulses. Excellent, beautiful. Okay, and we're already here, already time. We're just gonna straighten the knees out, hands by your sides, palms up. Come very naturally to Shavasana, resting pose. Just allow yourself to rest, let your weight be supported by the mat, the floor, foundation of the house you're in, building all the way into the earth. So much support all around us. We're in this amazing, intelligent energy soup, life energy of the universe, which is omnipresent, very powerful, omnipotent, and very intelligent, omniscient, very knowing, And we exchange with it through our breath. So our body is just our own personal casing and vehicle while we're here in this form for the same life energy that's all around us and in every one of us and everything, every being, tangible, intangible, animate and inanimate. It's all the same energy of life, to the universe. Recognizing that sameness is so important and enjoying our interchange, your interchange through your breath. We'll fold our hands on our belly. Breathing in, filling up with it. Exhaling, returning that energy back to outside, beyond us that we're in, surrounding us. Inhaling, drawing it in, filling up. Exhaling, releasing, and returning. Now let's just practice belly to chest. Inhaling, belly expands, draw the air and oxygen up into your chest, and then exhale, chest back down the belly. That's the proper order of breathing. Parasympathetic equilibrium, calming breathing. Belly up to chest, chest down to belly. And let's draw our hands up to our chest, our heart and lungs. Feel your heart. Let's say at least 10 arigatos, 10 thank yous, gracias, appreciations, tada, shukran, merci, spasiba, balshoi, Jakuyu in Ukrainian. Ame Saganalo, Ethiopian. I always learn at least how to say hello and please and thank you in any language. Shakura Adirim, what are you grateful for? All right, let your hands come down by your sides, palms are up, relaxed, open, live, tingly, breathing, tingly, and I hope calm as well, full of bliss. Taking a few moments to just be, not do, but be. It's remembering who we really are and bringing our being into our doing. All right, let's roll up on our sides. Oh, come on up. Ooh, we got a great little being here. Hello there. Oh, let's bring our hands together. Full circle. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jamie.
Mm.
Wonderful.
Great.
Peaceful.